All right. So, video 2. I was talking about the feminine, the masculine, how Source God became the yin yang, the mother nature, the Father above in heaven, as above, so how it became the two split, and then the many split, forming a complete circle. And the straight angles and the arch. That's why you have archangels and angels. Archangel, because it's the feminine, it's straight. This is also why the Masons, you know, the Mason sign like this. They have this is a square, right? That's a masculine. Yeah, you can trace, or what's this called, the compass, where it's sharp right here, and there's a pencil right here. So you stab it, and then you go like that, and it creates arches. So you have the straight and the arches. So you have the feminine and the masculine right there. Also, the cabal, the cube and the ball. A cube is square, and a ball is the arches. So you have a cube there. It's the same thing, right? This shit's littered, fucking whatever, everything. So they know about this. So the next stage would be the third stage, right? You have the mind, and then it's split, and you have the yin yang, and then you have the full circle of angels as the second creation, and then now we're going into the third creation, the third rock from the sun, the third chakra, right? If you have the crown, the third eye, and then the crown, the third eye, and the throat. Crown, third eye, throat, heart. So it would be the third chakra from the crown. Also, it would be the third rock from the sun. As above, so below. So inside the body, because the galaxies are inside you. As you look up and it's outward, it's like a hall of mirrors, right? But inward. So you go inward, and the smallest atom will look like the galaxy, and it mirrors up, and it gets bigger, and it goes inward in the quantum level to the macrocosm, to the microcosm. It's the same thing, mirroring. You are God. Like a small piece of perspective. He's split, and those little souls is God, and it's like a shotgun blast of sparks, and then all those sparks come back with the knowledge of what it just experienced, and that's how God knows everything. That's how it learns. It blasts all those souls out there, they live, and then they come back to Source, and now it becomes light again, and then now it has the knowledge of everything. Everything you did, everything your mom did, everything the kidnapper did, the girl that got kidnapped, the cops, it experienced everything. You know what I'm saying? So the incarnation that's unique and genius, because before, when you were an angel, you knew what you were. You knew you were a piece of God, so you can only experience so much, and you only do good. Because why would you do bad knowing who you are? It's stupid. You're too smart. You're too close to what you really are. You're only experiencing so much. You go further down in density, and you split yourself, so you're not as smart, and you're still making good choices. This is the first time ever where you got so far down in density at the heart chakra, the pulling of the heart, where polarity is introduced. This is where it's so dense, your soul has to get into a body to live here, but you get amnesia. So polarity is a tool. I don't think it's a curse, or it's something to help you grow. So it's not like, man, I wish there was no evil here. No, evil is, I don't want to say evil's good, follow me. Evil is a tool to help one learn, because there's no enlightenment without pain, right? If life was just beautiful, you wouldn't learn shit, right? You have to go through struggles, learn what you're made of, see what you did, see how to do it, so you'll experience it, and then pull out of it, and then looking back on it, and you get all these attributes you would have never have gotten without it. So evil and bad and negativity is not a good thing, but it in a way, it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. It's a tool. It's not something to live by. It's something to use, experience, throw away, and then walk away with what it gave you. You know what I'm saying? And then go positive from it. So, and it's not good versus bad. It's love versus fear. Have love in your heart. And yeah, so the soul incarnates in the body. Think of it like there's an ocean. You get a cup, and you fill up the cup with some of the ocean water. Then you dye it a different color, and then you keep dyeing it a different color and a different color and a different color, and you do that like 1,000,000 times. Then you put it, all that dye is still in the cup, and then you put it back in the ocean. Now the ocean is God, is Source, and then the cup of water is a soul. It's a piece of God was taken away, and it's separate from God at the moment. And then the dye of color is an incarnation that it lived. So I got to live and experience life as red. And then it dyed purple. And then I got to live as his life being purple. Maybe that's me. And then it gets to die, and then the soul lives as a life is green. And you do that 1,000,000 times, and all those lives in that cup. But the dye is still in there, so all the memories are still in there, right? So then you put it back in the ocean, and then God gets my soul's millions of lives knowledge. And that's how it grows. And the bigger being of God, that's how it learns. So all those people that are going through hard times, and those people that would curse God and be like, you don't know what it's like, God. You haven't walked in my shoes, and you don't know how hard it is. And yeah, but he's literally you. You are God. If you're conscious, then that's God, because God is consciousness. Light is consciousness. Consciousness is light. The universe is you in reverse. The solar system is a system for your soul. You see what I'm saying? I think we'll stop that one there too.